This video is sponsored by Guapku. If you're looking for a reliable modded GTA account for PS4, Xbox One, or PC, then this is the place to go. Their link is in the description below.
Holy fuck!
What are you prepared to pay? Okay, I'll make it happen.
Watch it! Retreat! Get down! You're an asshole!
Okay, give me a few seconds and they won't be able to see you.
There he is, the main man himself. We were just talking about him. Fucking McLaren P1. I mean, here he is again. Don't know how long it's been since the last time. I think it was a few months. I was just editing that video where I was on about that, where I was saying about how he and his friend were both in the helicopters killing me. I didn't say, oh shit, I'm about to go out there. I thought, as he is over there, so it's like, he does it as well, obviously. You see, he's just been EWOing non-stop the whole time. Well, I was gonna have to like global pitbull. Firstly, what the fuck are you thinking? You're on a presser and then you go and attack someone who's in a ruin, and like, what are you thinking? You just got lucky that he was able to just get me. Just got me from behind like that. But yeah, we're just playing hide and seek now. Now we're both just gonna be sitting within this same exact area, pretty much, just hiding or looking for each other. So it's like a bit pointless. It's just like, look how many oppressors are all there. A big game of Quidditch going on. I'm just gonna go and wipe them all out. Fuck it. Let's get all of them, mate. They're all just trying to get each other, mate. I'll just take them all out. Let's get every single one of them. That McLaren P1, he can just sit there off the map. I'm just going far away anyway, so he can just fuck himself. There's 3 other ones over there. I'm just going fly swatting at this point. It's like going clay pigeon shooting or something. Doing this shit for sport, just hunting these little bastards. Oh, I got killed. How did he get me? What the fuck? I don't know, he got me then. Didn't hear any beeping or anything. But yeah, that McLaren P1, he's such a little imbecile, he's just been killed there. But yeah, after that thing that happened where they were both in helicopters killing me,
You need something? One of your rides?
I was like,
Nice.
Oh.
Get back to work.
fuck it, I'll just teleport away and just start again. I need to find the insurance thing. But so yeah, after that, I just left, I think, and then he was like begging me to 1v1 him, because he knows that these little dumb cheap helicopter kills don't mean anything. He wants to, like, he's been raging his head off for like 3 years, and there's been like, that wasn't the only time. There's been a bunch of times where he's been like in my lobby and he's just like in a helicopter, comes after me, like trying to kill me and stuff. So there's been a bunch of times, but like none of those times like satisfied him. Like there's been a few times where he's like killed me with a jet or a helicopter or something like that since like the original video I made on him. But like the same with that Tezza mouse and his little orbital cannons, these kills don't actually satisfy him because they know it's a shite and it doesn't take any skill to do at all. So it's like, alright, well done, you confess upon. That's why I should say that in every video. Yeah, he's off the radar. See, as per usual, it's always like that. He was off the map as well. I think I forgot to add that detail as well. Like last I was saying about how his friend came at me in a hunter or something while I was doing crates. When the McLaren P1 came, he was off the map. I forgot to say that, but he went off the map before he came, even though his friend was already there in a hunter shooting barrage missiles. Well, not at me, and trying to shoot them at me, but fucking shooting them like just off miles away and into the sky and everything. Like it was all over the shop. It was crazy. So there's a pressure coming for me now, but this can survive a bunch of explosions. I'll teleport away. I'll start the Ruler 2000 mission as well, actually. Although I can't teleport away then. No, I'll wait till I can go off the map, because, yeah, I don't want to let him get killed. Not that I care, it's just, you just want to keep him mad, don't you? Like, you don't want to let him take his anger out, you want to stay all pent up, raging his head off. Is that him there? Yeah, there he is. See, it's always like this, like the amount of times where it's been just this exact type of scenario where I'm just driving along, and then here he is in a helicopter shooting rockets at me like that. It's like he'd done this about 5 times. It's gonna absolutely all over the place. What's wrong with this car? Because you can't lock on with those barrage ones, can you? That would be too OP. Such a clown now, he's just gonna follow me around there. Oh, trying to drop bombs on me. Off you go, mate. But yeah, see it, you can just see he's obviously evidently still raging his head off. Oh, he can't, but there we go, feel good about himself. As I was saying though. As I was saying. Well, I'm gonna orbital cannon, he'll probably teleport away. So he keeps getting killed by that kid. But like again, it's not like that's anything new. Like he did that before. That's what I was saying. I was just explaining that. So his friend was killed. He was in a hunter, just doing exactly that. What he was just doing, shooting barrage missiles all over the place. And then yeah, before the McLaren P1 rocked up, he was off the map. So like he went off the map first, but I don't think I saw it, and I was too distracted with his friend or something. So it's not like I could see him on the map coming towards me. Like he just appeared out of nowhere. So yeah, he still had to go off the map to come and attack me with a helicopter while his friend is already shooting barrage missiles at me in a helicopter. So it's like, alright. So yeah, then after that he was like demanding that I 1v1 him. I'll orb him just because it'll make him cry, probably. He thinks I'm going to cry that he just killed me then. So no, I didn't even get him. Oh well. Just quit so that I might save the money. I don't want to be in that lobby anyway. Because yeah, he's just going to keep coming and attacking me, and what can I do? You know, I'm just driving cars, he's in helicopters, I can't exactly do much in the way of defence. But as I was saying, yes, after that last time, if I can get a couple, I think they got a couple kills on me each with their little helicopters, and I feel good about themselves for it. Little dopamine hit. And then, yeah, he was just demanding that I fucking 1v1'd him, because he knows that these shitty, dumb little helicopter kills don't actually mean anything. Anyone can fly these little helicopters and it locks on and you shoot the rockets and whatever, like, it's not difficult. Like, shit, little barrage missiles, like, I don't know how it took him that long to get me. Like, he was on me for absolutely ages. I don't know how he didn't get me sooner. If I was him, I would have just been using the normal homing rockets and just hit me with 5 of them, and that would have got me, although I would have just teleported away. He probably knows that. But yeah, he was chasing me for ages trying to get me with that fucking shit. And then he starts trying to get me with the bombs because he realises he can't, and then he goes back to it again because he knows he ain't getting me with the bombs. And they finally figured out how to actually aim the barrage missiles all the time. But again, it's just dumb. It's shit, dumb, retarded, pointless kills. It's like, it doesn't make him feel good about himself, really, because it's just shit. So that's why he was so desperate to 1v1 me, because if he can actually proper 1v1 me and beat my ass, then finally, after all the 3.5 years, however long it's been, I don't even know. I don't even know what video it was. But yeah, after all that time, he can eventually, you know, because these little, you know, because his stupid little helicopter kills, obviously, like, you know, give him a little dopamine hit, obviously, make him feel a little bit powerful or something in some type of way. But he knows that he knows that it doesn't actually prove he's better than me. Like I say this all the time, like with that Tezza Mouse one. It's the same thing, because they know it obviously doesn't prove they're better than me. That's why he was so desperate to 1v1 me. Because then that would actually satisfy him, and then after that, then he would finally be able to actually move on. Then maybe I'd be able to move out from inside his head, where I have been living rent free for the last 3.5 years. So, you know, so he's just desperate to just be, you know, I mean, obviously he's been raging his fucking head off, triggered as fuck over me for 3.5 years, over 3 years, and fucking, because I'm pretty sure it was in 2021. I don't know when though, but I don't know. But yes, I mean, he's obviously yearning for relief from this mental torment he's been under for all that time. So he was very desperate to 1v1 me, so obviously I'm not going to fucking 1v1 him, because why would I do that? Why would I give him the chance to fucking do that? Because, you know, like, yeah, I'd probably beat him, but he might beat me, and then, like I said, then he would, you know, I'm not going to take the chance, you know, then. It's not because I care, obviously, it's not because I care, it's just because I want him to stay bad. That's the thing, like, how desperate he is to get relief from this fucking crying his eyes out about it. So he just wants a 1v1, because then if he can actually beat me in a proper fair fight, then he can, okay, then he can actually know that he's better than me, and then, then he can get to sleep. Stop crying his eyes out every night. But yeah, see, that's the thing, and that's why I did it, because see, look, here he is still mad. Whereas if I had 1v1'd him back then, he wouldn't be doing this now. Even if he was still in my game just then, he probably wouldn't be coming and attacking me. Because why would he feel the need to? If he'd already beat me fair and square in a 1v1, and he knew he was actually genuinely better than me, then why do he fucking feel the need to come kill with helicopters? It's pointless, you know. That's why he so badly wants the 1v1, because all these little helicopter kills that he has already got on me. He's already killed. Like, I wasn't the first time he's done that. It's like I was saying that. It's like the 5th time he's fucking done that or something. Like, I can remember at least like 3 or 4 different times where I'm just driving about, and then you just see the McLaren P1 and a fucking Hunter right behind shooting missiles. He's just, and like 3 years later, he's just never ending crying his eyes out. His life, he just lives on this game. It's nuts. It's like I ruined his life or something just by killing him like 3 times or something in front of a girl. Oh, that's the most emasculating part about it. If she wasn't there, he probably wouldn't be crying now. You know, that was the first time he got killed 3 times. It's just because there was a girl there, and they were in the party as well, and she was proper roasting them as well. So they'd be all angry and butthurt because they were fucking getting all bullied by a girl as well, so they're gonna feel even more emasculated for that. So it's like, and like, of course he's so, like, the timing is just perfect. Like, I was just editing that video today, I think, where I was saying about him. Like, I've mentioned him in quite a few videos, to be fair, but it's like, but that, yeah, because it's been 3 years of him non-stop crying. So it's like, obviously. And that's the thing, like I said, if I had, it's not like I didn't 1v1 him because I was scared I was going to lose. Obviously, that's the narrative he's going to go for. He's going to have that one in his head. He would, of course, tell himself it's just because I was scared of him, because obviously he's there feeling all emasculated. Of course, he's trying to rectify that. So he wants to feel all big and powerful and all scary and all. But yeah, so he was begging me to 1v1 him, so I made an invite-only lobby and invited him to it, and then I was just driving around in the city near the Maze Bank Tower, and his friend, the same one as the fucking other time, and the one I was doing the crates in the Hunter, that same one with the 2 of them attacked me then. The same one comes at me in the Hunter again, shooting all these barrage missiles. Like, that's all they do. They just sit in their Hunter, just shooting the barrage missiles at you while you're driving around in a fucking NPC car or something. It's fucking retarded. Or a van with crates in it. But that's literally all they fucking do. It's the only way they know how to, like, express themselves or something. Is like, okay, you just sit in your Hunter till the end of time, mate. Because yeah, again, it's like I'm not gonna. There's like 0% chance I'm gonna get him. Even if I was able to throw a sticky bomb and get him, like that one would blow the whole thing up. So he is as good as invincible, you know. So, and obviously he can just shoot them endless rockets at me. So, but he's better than me though, because he can do that. Again, I say that every fucking video, but it's always the case, mate. Like, you just turn this game on every day and you just get a fresh reminder about how much better these little kids are than you, because they can just press a button. It's like, yeah, I don't have fingers or something, or I couldn't press a button as either, so you're better than me because you can press a button. Okay, fair enough, mate. See, all you're saying is, alright, you can't press a button. Is it? Okay, cheers, mate. But that's why that McLaren P1 was so desperate for a 1v1, like I was saying. But yes, I obviously, being the troll lord of the earth, of course, why would I 1v1 him? Like, yeah, it would have been good if I just 1v1 him and beat his ass. That would make him cry even more. But nah, like, it's better doing this. Like, what I did was better, like, because he would have still got the 1v1. He would have still get all his anger out, and by the end of it, he'd be feeling all mentally exhausted, and he'd be all, you know, he still just wants to be like, just go. It's like when your girlfriend just argue with you for like 3 hours straight over nothing. They just want to just sit there and just go mental and just. So it still gives them a chance to just blow off all that steam. So it's much, but like I said, the goal is to just keep them as pent up as possible. All that pent up anger, they're just like, that's why I was so desperate for a 1v1, so he can beat me fair and square, and then they can actually know that he's genuinely better than me, and then his pent up anger is all gone. So yeah, so obviously I'm not going to give him what he wants then. Why the hell would I do that? That's not exactly going to make him that mad, is it? So I think you see these comments, oh, you're scared of him. It's like, you just don't understand how to troll then, do you? I'm gonna join that fucking wee whenever. But yes, obviously you just want to keep that pent up anger pent up. Don't give him the chance to get rid of it. So yeah, fucking obviously just play along and just act like I'm gonna do it. So I was like, okay, fine, or whatever, and I joined. Oh no, I made them when I've invited them. I was just fucking, yeah, I'd spawned in my office. I just came out in a car. I was driving about, and then he comes. Yeah, his friend comes, the same as before, shitting endless fucking rockets at me. And then he comes along a minute later, just like the other time, you know, just like the time I was in the crates. And then yeah, he rocks up like a minute later, and there's some other helicopter, like that B-11 plane, I think, just shooting all loads of rockets at me. Again, I can't. What the hell can I do? And it's pretty easy for him to get me. You'd think, oh, it's still fucking taking ages. But so yeah, it's like he wanted a 1v1. I made an invite only lobby to 1v1 him in. Obviously, I wasn't gonna. But I was pretending that I was gonna, obviously. This is to troll him. And, so yeah, I just spawned in my office. I just came out. I was literally just like here. I was like here. And then I was like here, like when it was happening. So I just come out of my office. So it's like he was begging me for a 1v1. I make an invite only lobby. I invite him. He joins. His friend joins like 10 seconds later. And then they're in fucking helicopters and jets. Endless rockets at me while I'm just standing there on the ground. Or I'm just in a car that can just be blown up with one explosion. So it's like, okay. So it's like, you wanted a 1v1. It's like, it doesn't even give me the chance to actually get to the airport. It's like, I only got this fucking far. And then it's just endless missiles. It's just because they're just scared. They just know I'm better. So that's why they need to do that. But I mean, they wanted a 1v1. I made an invite-only lobby. And I messaged them and agreed that I was going to do it. But so that's not much of a 1v1. It's a bit of a 2v1. Plus, you know, I have two helicopter and a jet, so it's like, you know, it makes it a bit more unfair as well. So it's like, but okay, it's nuts, but insane people. But it's like, okay, just do you, man, whatever. But yeah, and then I just fucking like left or whatever, and then he was like, oh, you're scared or something like that, or you leave, oh, 1v1, and they just like you as fuck. So like I made another one. And then he joins, his friend joins again as well, obviously. His friend goes like his little pit bull, like his little dog. He's just got his little attack dog that follows him everywhere he goes because he needs that backup. He wanted a 1v1, but his friend joins in. And then his friend goes into passive mode because he wants to watch, because he obviously has nothing else to be doing with his life. So he wants to just fucking sit there and watch two people 1v1 on a game. That's okay. And obviously, you know, the minute I would have started beating his ass, he would have come straight out of passive mode and come to the rescue. So, you know, and then that would be the 2v1, and then they'd beat me then because I'm going to be dying twice as fast. You know, and I can only shoot one of them at a time. So it's like, seems fair again as usual. But so it's always just really like I'm not gonna be able to win. Like, if I would start beating him, that he would come straight out passive and help, and it would just be a 2v1, and then they'd beat me probably because I can't fight two people at once, can I? And then then I leave, and then they beat me and I left, or they beat me, or not he beat me, or they beat me. Okay, so you need a friend to help you beat me, and okay, be better than me then. And I rage quit because it's not like I'm just it's pointless fighting two people. No, I'm angry as fuck because I can't beat two people at once. Right, okay. Anyway,
I've gotta go. Someone's coming. Boss.
yeah, that would be me here on the phone, evil slut.
What can I do for you? Excuse me.
So yeah, I made a new invite in the lobby. I invited him. His friend joined again, obviously, but yeah, he was in passive. So yeah, I just stayed in my office. And then sharp, mate.
I need an officer to intervene. Are you available to attend?
Might as well. I can't be a CEO, so they've got fuck all else to do. Oh, got that MC music kicking in there. That would do my head in for the next time. No thank you, mate. I'm just telling you. You just shut up. I don't need that little bass line playing. For thousands of hours of that playing. It's not say it starts off as like the bank robbers of the map, and now just like the police of the map or something. That one. But yeah, so I just stayed in my office or wherever I spawned, and then they're both just sat at the airport waiting for me to go there. And then I was just messaging them on the Xbox app on my phone, and just total stringing him along, you know, just total leading him on, stringing him on, making him think that I'm gonna fight him, but just making him wait for it, telling him that I'm busy and that I gotta do something. I said that I had to go and get food, and then I keep moving the controller stick every fucking 10 seconds, or not 10 seconds, 10 minutes, so I wouldn't get cooked. And then yeah, I'm just in bed, fucking like smoking joints and eating crisps and stuff. And then I'm just scrolling TikTok and looking at some memes and some bitch's ass and some shit like that. And then yeah, and just like fucking, I don't even know how long it even was. I have no idea how long it was, but it was quite a fucking while. It's got to have been at least like 40 and 45 minutes probably at least. Yeah, it's at least 45 minutes or an hour probably. And like every like 10-15 minutes I'll just keep messaging him saying that I have to do something or whatever. And he's just sat there like an absolute mug at the airport for like 50 minutes or an hour. Just fucking sat there, just waiting for me while I'm just fucking lying in bed, eating munchies, smoking weed, and scrolling TikTok and that. And he's just sat there at the airport with his mate. Both of them just sat there, thumbs up their arses, waiting for me to fucking come on 1v1 them. Absolute imbeciles. Wrong gun, man. That gun sucks. I mean, what the fuck was that then? What the hell blew up? Mr. Explosion just took man out. But yeah, he's just an angry little boy. That car's gonna blow up, isn't it? Or is it already blown up? No. Alright. Oh no, it did blow up. I thought it was already blown up. But yeah, so fucking Adam just sat there like an imbecile waiting, or both of them, waiting for like an hour or something to 1v1 me. And then eventually I just checked, I went to move the thumbstick again and I pressed down to see if they're there, you know, and they'd left, so it was like, but that was after like an hour, they might have left like 5-10 minutes before that, I don't know. So yeah, like I said, he was obviously begging me to 1v1 him, he was desperate for it.
Thank you, sir. Your
So,
spectacular
I'm not just going to get in what he wants and just leave and keep raging. And then, yeah, there we go, like I said, obviously it worked, as per usual, just like that Ectope one as well, just make a video as well. It's like, it's so, but I was thinking about that earlier, I was genuinely, oh, there we go, the fucking Xbox goes, just like every single video just ends, just like at a random point. But yeah, like, this fucking other video I'm editing now, it's like, I've got 2 videos basically, where it's that Ectope imbecile crying. The first one, it was like that Tezza mouse. You'll probably have seen that video before, or these videos before this, if you watch all these. But that's the thing. It's like fucking. I don't see why anyone even watches these because that is boring. But it's like what? But it's like, yeah. So I was thinking that earlier. I wanted to just delete it because it's basically just the exact same as that Tezza mouse. It was that Ectope one that I 1v1'd a while ago, and I was up on him. It was like 18-12 or something like that. And then it got to the point it was like 18-17. So he was like 1 kill away from it being a tie and then him being up on me. So I left right at that last minute so I could still just keep messaging him saying that I'm up on him and that therefore I won. Even though he was like catching up and he was like about overtime, mate. But because obviously why would I just keep fighting and let him overtake? Because then he's, where's the fun in that? Like, I know he would, I'll be obviously exactly what he wants me to do. But, like, but yeah, so I just leave and then just sit saying 18-17, I win. Because it's obviously just going to leave him raging his head off. But, yeah, it's like that Tezza mouse, he's raging like months and months down the line. And that fucking, like, I've just posted that 2-part there, Tezza crying 5 months later, part 1, and then part 2. And it's just fucking boring. Like, it's just boring. It's just so boring. Like, nothing's even happening. And it's just me just going on and on about how fucking retarded it is. It's like, why don't I even upload it? It's like, I don't even, but I'm not doing anything different than I always have, though. It's always been like that, where I just turn the game on, I just sit and play GTA. And then just when stuff happens, either it's funny or crazy or whatever, I just post it. And that's the thing now, the problem is just like no one fights yet. I know people want to see fight videos and I want to be posting them, but it's like I genuinely can like never get them. It's always just like someone in a presser kills me and then I have to get my deluxe and go off the map to be able to get them off it and then we can fight. But they just run away and go off the map as well and all this shit and they just hide in some building for fucking 40 minutes messaging you saying 1-0 and everything like that. But it's like, but it's like, but I don't know that's what it's gonna be before it happens, Like before it happens or at the beginning when he first kills me, as far as I know it could be a fight about to happen. But then it's only after I've spent like fucking like an hour waiting for him outside his building and chasing him around and all this stuff like that. And just I've spent like an hour just going on about how fucking retarded it is. How there's pussies like that and then they just don't fight you, they just hide and run away like that. And then by the time it's been like an hour of me recording it, then at that point, then I know what it is. Yeah, it was just an hour long video of no, it's not even a fight, it's just someone running and hiding. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of retarded to post. But I've just been fucking saying all this and doing all this for a whole hour. And it's like, there's like subs that would still want to see that. I know it's not that entertaining, but like there's still subs that would rather have that video than not, They would rather have that video than me delete it, even if it's only like 1,000 people that watch it or whatever. It's still better to post it and 1,000 people watch it and kind of find it semi-entertaining. That's still better than not posting anything at all, in my opinion. But it's, yeah, I mean, but I've never been doing YouTube for views. It's not like I'm trying to make all these crazy clickbait content. It's like, that's all it always was. I was just like 17, 18, just playing GTA. And it's just when fights happen, I just fucking record it and upload them. And that's all it's been. It's not like I go out trying to find content. I just play the game and what happens. I just upload it if I think it's entertaining enough to be a video. But yeah, it just means I got to delete like that whole hour of just me fucking talking for nothing. It's just all been for nothing then. And at the start, for all I knew, it could have been a fight about to happen. That could have been the start of a fight, or he could have just been during the first 5-10 minutes where he's running away. Like it could just be that he's just running away at the start or whatever. But I'm chasing, I'm going after him, going off the map, and I'm doing everything I can to try and get him. So I might be able to get him off the oppressor, and then he spawns on the ground. Then we can fight, and then he might actually fight. So then that would be a fight video. So it's like, so I don't know at the start what it's going to be, only afterwards and after I've recorded it all and just sat for an hour fucking talking to nobody then. If I delete it, and I've just been doing it for nothing. So I've just been talking to myself for no reason. It's like, it just feels like such a waste. So I'm just fucking done all that with nothing then. But I know I know it's boring. But yeah, I was fucking saying I was just editing this video, and it's just like I was just at a point where I was saying about how he's there all like, oh, I'm better than you because I can hold RT and press LB. It's like the amount of times I've said that where I'm like, oh, I'm better than you because I can press LB. You can't do that. But it's like that's all everyone fucking does, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be a broken record with it. That's all anyone fucking does, man. Literally, but yes, I was just hearing myself saying that. It's like fucking deja vu. I've said this in like every single video. The last like 20 videos I've posted. So it's like, oh fucking, I was literally just like, wow, I actually want to delete this and not even fucking post it. But it is still pretty funny that it's like Tezza Mouse who was fucking, was like going nuts at me, and then later on that lobby, that Ectope one joined the lobby, and then he came after me as well and was like killing me because like I don't know when that was when I 1v1'd him and left when it was 18-17 to me just before he was going to overtake, but it wasn't any time recent. I don't know when it was, but if someone knows what that video was, but I think I know which ones it was. Yeah, I don't remember when it was. It was months ago though. It was absolutely months ago. I don't know about when it was, but it was no time recently at all. But yes, I knew that would just leave him raging his head off, and then there we go, like 5 months down the line, there he is coming and attacking me. I'm crying his head off still because he's still raging at me about it. Whereas if I just stayed and kept fighting him and just let him win, then just like that McLaren P1 wanting his 1v1, so then he can beat me fair and square, and then that actually proves that he's better than me, and then he can actually finally, after 3 years, can finally move on and stop crying, and maybe stop just thinking about me non-stop every single day. So that Ectope, it's like the same thing, you know, but I left and just take the piss by doing that. But it's like, does he think I'm serious or something? It's like, I'm obviously just taking the piss, but he's still just crying for months anyway. It's like, that's the thing, it's like, but yeah, I'll end that one here. That was fucking just dumb. But it's like, yeah. But well, no, I just finished what I was explaining. It's just, but yeah, as I was saying about deleting that fucking video though, because it's like 2 parts. Like this one's going to be in 2 parts as well, and I'm not going to title the video anything about Tezza Mouse because I was just like at the start he was just killing me with his oppressor a bunch of times and stuff. But so nothing really happened that much. So that's just kind of at the beginning of the video, and then later on it was that Ectope one. So rather than just, because I've just posted those 2 videos, like Tezza Mouse crying part 1 and then part 2, so I don't want to post another one also called Tezza Mouse, so I'll call this one like Ectope, because people would know who that is. People who've seen that video, people probably remember that gamer tag, because the whole point was that I left that 1v1 at the last minute before he was going to overtake to leave him angry, so it kind of seems a bit appropriate to post a follow-up video showing that he is still angry months later. Just like, I told you so then. Like I was right. There we go. This was really dope. But yeah, I was wanting to delete this just because it just feels so repetitive. You know, like I just posted Tezza Mouse still crying months down the line, part 1, part 2, and then right after that I post Ectope still crying months down the line, part 1 and then part 2, so it just feels kind of repetitive. It's like just posting two part things in a row where it's just somebody from months ago just still raging their head off at me because of what I did in that video months ago, or well, Tezza Mouse, when I killed him, it wasn't in a video, but you know, the fallout of it was, and, you know, there's not much to explain other than that I just killed him and then left, so you don't really need to see gameplay of that, although obviously according to him, because we're in some court case or something, so of course I need the proof, otherwise it didn't happen. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with it? He's just complete into denial. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one here. Thanks for watching, mate. I'll see you next time.
2 to the 1, 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and